Color corrector or concealer for dark circles? Concealer, and I'll show you why. But before we begin, today is day 4 of using the KＡYA Skin Superfood Face Mask. If you're new to my channel, I've been recording my progress every single day of using this face mask just to show you how it truly works wonders. This face mask is launching very soon. It's not launched yet, but it's a face mask that I formulated while I was in India last time with Ayurvedic formulators in India. This face mask is infused with 11 skin superfoods and 0 chemicals. This has to be one of the most effective face masks. It is so effective that you can actually feel the tingle when you apply it. It's that one solution for all skin issues like acne, breakouts, blackheads, whiteheads, melasma, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, what have you. Just apply it and leave it on for about 20 minutes and then rinse it off. Here's the progress from day 1 to today. Today's the 4th time I'm using it, and you can clearly see that big difference in just 4 times of using it. My goal is to clear out my skin completely in just a few months, and I think I'm on that path. If you'd like to experience KAYA and stay informed of the launch dates, please make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok pages listed down below in the description box. Now, when exactly do you start covering up the dark circles? After your foundation. So let's start with applying some base makeup. First, I'm going to be using the POV Whip It, which is actually a moisturizer. I'm going to apply and massage it all over my face, and my face already feels so good and so fresh after applying the mask, and that makes a perfect canvas for makeup application. Instead of a foundation, I'm going to be using a skin tint today. One of my favorites is the Versed Multi-Serum Skin Tint, and I'm using the shade 8P. This has such a beautiful color match, especially if you have olive skin tones like me, and the formula blends evenly, does not feel thick or cakey on the skin. The serum also remains looking good all day. It does not get shiny or too dry. It melts into your skin without looking heavy or sticky. Make sure to bring all of the products to your neck as well so everything looks even. I don't apply foundation under my eye because I leave that area open for concealers or correctors, whatever you're using, because I don't want to layer too much, because that's when the products tend to crease. On my right side, I'm going to be using a concealer, and on my left side, I'm going to start with a color corrector. For color corrector, I'm going to be using a peach shade from the NYX color correcting palette. With a flat brush, I'm going to completely saturate under my eye so it completely covers up the dark circles. The reason you use a peach corrector is to cancel out the blue undertones under a dark circle before you use a concealer over it. You can always layer up if you need, but make sure it has completely covered up the dark circles. And on my right side, I'm going to be using a concealer, but here's the trick. You need to use a concealer that's a good match or a true match to your skin tone. That is very important. Definitely don't use a lighter concealer because it can mix with the blue undertones of your dark circles and start to look ashy. So always use a concealer that's a true match to your skin tone. And for me, that's going to be Milani Concealer in the shade 145, which is warm beige. Again, I'm saturating under my eye and completely blending it out so it covers up my dark circles. The brush that I'm using is the Real Techniques concealer brush. And as you can see, both sides I've completely coated my dark circles, and both sides have completely covered it beautifully. Now it's time to use a lighter shade of concealer and add a little bit of highlight underneath the eyes and also cover up the color corrector. And for that, I'm going to be using a lighter shade of Milani Concealer in the shade 135. On the right side where I applied the concealer, I just have to use a little bit, but on the left side where I use the color corrector, I need a lot more product, because if you don't completely cover that peach corrector, the color corrector will peek through from underneath, so you'll start looking peachy or orange underneath your eyes. Also remember, more product does not always mean more coverage. Sometimes it can start to look cakey or crease. That's one thing I don't like about using a peach corrector and a concealer over it. And although I used a lot more concealer on the color corrector side, you can still see that peach corrector peeking through. Now using the One Size Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder, I'm going to quickly set underneath my eyes. I like to set so the powder locks the product and doesn't let it move or crease. You don't need too much powder, you just need enough to lock everything in. And as you can see, my concealer side looks flawless. But on the color corrector side, you can still see that peach color peeking through the concealer and the powder. I'm using a little bit more powder to set the rest of my face. On my lids, I just like to use the Milani concealer in the shade that's a true match to my skin tone, which is warm beige, to cover up the dark circles. I'm going to quickly blend everything out and again set it with the One Size Blurring Setting Powder. I'm going to apply some mascara and lipstick and be right back. For mascara, I used Milani highly rated mascara, and on my lips, I just used Wherever Walnut. It's a lip liner by Makeup Forever, and it is such a pretty shade. And here is the completed look. And as you can see on the concealer side, it looks flawless. But on the side where I applied the peach corrector, you can still see the peach peeking through a little bit. So sometimes even if you use a lot more product to cover up that peach corrector, it'll still peek through the concealer and the powder. And for that reason, I prefer to use a concealer that's a true match to my skin tone to cover up and conceal the dark circles as opposed to a color corrector. I hope that was useful and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. I've listed all of the products that I used in the description box below. Also listed in the description box are my socials, including KＡYA Beauty, where you'll find updates on when the face mask is going to launch. So make sure you follow me there. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.